People, que pasa? Sac passe what they do. Now the first part of this video is good news for people in Jamaica and people overseas. Now the little man that used to jump over the people them fence, the woman them fence in a Portmore, we are speaking about the little serial boy. We are talking about the RAPIST. It is said that the first result of the DNA test is back and he is positively implicated in the RAPE of a 14-year-old girl. Now people, we are speaking about he's been accused of at least 7 to 12 RAPE. So people, we see the first one come back and it positively identifies him as the suspect, point blank and period. Now this is good news because if we remember, his lawyer was claiming that the Popo have the wrong person and he was falsely arrested and rated and lele. Now we see that the Popo is batting 100% because this is the first result and he is implicated. Now according to the police reports and police investigators, he was charged for burglary, housebreaking and hurting people. And that is because they were awaiting the DNA results. So now we see that the results are back and people, that is good news because remember, we are talking about a very serious crime. That means if him get convicted on even one of those 12 or one of the 7 to 12 charges, we know that him a go for a long time. Now this is good news for women in Jamaica, but specifically for Portmore because we saw that he had the whole place under siege. Because I know that it must be a very bad violation for a woman, for a man to take something that they did not give to him, something that is so personal, something that a lot of women hold in high esteem. So now people like me say, it seems like justice is about to be served. So we have to just keep our fingers crossed, hope for the best and expect the worst because we know how the justice system works in Jamaica. But the fact that they have DNA evidence, that might be damning evidence that might send him away for a very long time. So anyway people, that is the latest on that news, and like me say, it is just my views and opinion, it is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine, but let me know what you think in the comment section. Now the next thing that is popping in the news is that it was Emancipation Day yesterday, but it seems like these thugs don't take any holiday. It seems like these GUNMEN does not take a day off because it seems like they were on a rampage in Ochie, and we are speaking about the tourist town, we are speaking about Main Street specifically. And it is said, the police report also said that 2 men got slapped away, and according to the report is that a lone GUNMAN walked into a store and basically blazed up 2 men. And after the smoke cleared, 26-year-old Alvin Moncrief and 44-year-old Marlon Speed was left slapped away upon the ground. Rest in peace, gone too soon, Rete and Lele. And people like me say, it seems like they were on a rampage, and I am not sure if these were the same GUNMEN, but also in an area called Shaw Park, they also blazed up some can pan a taximan with his passenger, and it was said that the taximan was hit several times and he is now in critical condition. His passenger was okay. So people like me say, we are talking about a holiday, we are talking about Emancipation Day, and we would have figured that these people would be home relaxing, taking care of their family and Rete and Lele. And people like me say, it seems like they don't care if it is a holiday. Evil does not take a holiday because we see 2 people lost their life in a Portmore, and in Ochie 2 other people lose them life and one is clutching for life. So people like me say, it was a BLOODY day in a Jamaica, point blank and period. So anyways people, that is my views and opinion on the situation, and like I said, it is just my views and opinion, it is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine, but let me know what you think in the comment section. Now the next thing that is popping in the news, and this took place in Portmore, where there was a drive-by and 2 people basically get slapped with. We are speaking about 64-year-old Lester Smith, and we are also speaking about 63-year-old Wilford Lahore. Now this all happened about 9:30. when it was said that GUNMEN pounced upon some people that were basically playing domino. Now people, when we listen and we hear about dominoes, we see that a lot of people always get slapped away playing dominoes, because like me say, with how things are running in Jamaica now, I am very surprised that people still like to hang out on corners and hang out around bars and RG3D and Lele. Now, it was said that 2 men jumped from a vehicle, so basically this was a DRIVEBY, and 2 men came out from each side. We are speaking about the passenger side, and we are speaking about the driver side, and start to blaze up the place. And when the smoke cleared, 6 people were SHOT, and 2 of them DIED, 2 of them passed away. And the rest were taken to the hospital where they are undergoing treatment for their INJURIES. So people, you understand how it go. We are talking about holiday, but like them say, it seems like crime does not take a holiday, point blank and period. Now, it was also said that when these GUNMEN started to blaze up the place, there were also children in the vicinity. And it was said that one of the men that gets slapped away was basically a hero, because he basically covered 2 of the children. So people, we see that these GUNMEN, they don't have any regulator. They don't have any regards for if it is picnic, big woman, old woman, RG3D and Lele. They are indiscriminate. So therefore, they not care who them slap. Anytime them come and a blaze up a fire, anybody and everybody are targets. Now, according to one of the eyewitnesses, he said that when he heard the can start to blaze, it was obvious that it was coming from high-powered rifle and a variety of GUNS, because people, the man said him take for himself, he even ran past his house. So people, we are talking about somebody that was traumatized, somebody that was very scared for his life. And people, when you look at the scene, you could see all types of holes in the wall, and RG3D and Lele, piece of the wall gone. So we are talking about high powered, we are talking about A to the K, we are talking about M to the 16, we are talking about A to the R to the 15, point blank and period. So anyway, people, like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine, but let me know what you think in the comment section. Now, based on the finding of the $4.5 billion worth of cocoa yesterday, we are speaking about in excess of 2,600 pounds of the white stuff. We are talking about the white lady. Now we see that the security minister, we are speaking about Dr. Horace Chang, he came out and he wanted to get credit for it. So basically what he was saying is that the people who are responsible for that load, they are also responsible for the GUNS for DRUGS trade. Now people, like me say, it seems like this security minister is so desperate. He always wants to take credit for something that he did not even play a part in. And yes, he is a part of the security system in Jamaica. We are talking about the border patrol, we are speaking about the JDF, and we are also speaking about the JCF. But basically yesterday what they did, they basically bucked up in that load. It was not no big investigation according to the information that I have. However, I gave the JCF credit, I gave the border patrol credit. Now, when we hear the security minister comes out and he makes a speech and he said that the DRUGS are also a part of the guns for drugs trade, it kind of sounds kind of strange, because in a one day he did an investigation. In a one day he came up with that finding. And people, like me say, it sounds kind of strange, it sounds kind of premature. And not only did he say that, he also said that at least 200 GUNS are imported in Jamaica per month. Now people, I need to know how he comes up with these numbers. I need to know how he comes up with these calculations. It sounds like he is just drawing figures out of the air. It sounds like he is doing an abracadabra. It sounds like he has no information. It sounds like he has not done his research. It sounds like he just wants to take credit. It sounds like he just wants to give the people of Jamaica a big pill for swallow, point blank and period. Now, what was even more disturbing about his comment or his speech that he made in his interview is that he said that the 5 fishermen that were charged by the US Coast Guard, they were also smugglers. Now, people, the last time I heard anything about that, it was said that the government of US were sending some officials to Jamaica to discuss the whole situation. So there was not no conclusive evidence. They did not even reach Jamaica as yet. So when we hear the security minister making these claims or accusations or allegations, it sounds very irresponsible. It sounds like he is a moron, point blank and period. It sounds like he just wants to give the people of Jamaica something to hold on upon because he is not doing his job. He is incompetent. Now, when I listened to Dr. Chung's comments or interview, he sounded like such a sellout. He sounded like such a puppet for the US. So based on what he is saying is that everything that the US Coast Guard did to these 5 fishermen was right, and they did not violate any laws or rules or regulation. And he was also saying that the fishermen pled guilty. He was saying that they knew that they were guilty, so they just pled out because them know so them couldn't beat the case. Now, people, like me say, doesn't that sound premature? Isn't that irresponsible of a security minister to come out and make them claims? Isn't it supposed to be more professional? So like me say, he is a very emotional person. He is an incompetent, point blank and period. So anyway, people, that is my views on that whole situation. And like I say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section.